biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Here's Gleyber Torres, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. So up next, Colton Keith. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Riley Green. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field. 2 on, 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of back.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here is Andy Ibanez.
He's been showing off some pop lately, averaging more than a homer a day over the last 5 games.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Coming home. He'll score easily. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number. Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Baez around second. Relay to third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter up now for the top. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for Detroit, Colton Keith. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor on the move. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Line drive. Taylor makes the play, and that is that. Here's Mike Tauchman. And first offering is fouled off. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And a strike. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers, that ends the inning, so we take a break. And we're back. Second inning set to go at the plate. Trey Sweeney. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the...
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 54th home run of the season. It's 13-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Dives and he can't hang on.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. But his line drive makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Manager new pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate.
There's a swing and a drive. See you later. Another homer. Skubal back to work. Fastball for a strike. Skubal into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Popped up. Sweeney hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And down on strikes. picks up strikeout number 7. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
0-2.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And it's a 3. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. And the batter. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Rogers makes the grab, and there are 2 down. White Sox down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Corey Julks. 2 outs, base is empty. That one down the line, and foul ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Really